This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to find the latest booster packs in town. They literally have everything, and all these codes will be compatible with the upcoming TCG Live client. So be sure to stock up on some codes right now and use the coupon code ZapdosTCG for 5% of your next order. Also, this video is sponsored by CardMarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. You can get the latest product, you can get some cool promo cards, like for instance this luxury on the screen right now. Be sure to check out the affiliate link down below, and you're going to be helping out the channel tremendously. Last but certainly not least, this video is also sponsored by yourplaymat.com, the best website to create your own unique custom playmat. And of course, you can get 10% off your order by clicking the link down below. And you can, of course, create your own playmat by just starting here, and they ship worldwide. So what are you waiting for? So be sure to check it out. Thanks for sticking around with the commercials. Let's get this show on the road. Peace. Sup YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG deck profile video on my channel. We are still exploring Fusion Strike decks because the set comes out on the 12th of November, and I want to get everybody prepared already. We already made a top 20 best cards video of the Fusion Strike set, and today, or actually is our third list of the one and only Fusion Strike set. So today, Boltund VMAX upon the menu. If you are hyped for this, be sure to let me know by destroying the hell out of the like button. It helps out in ridiculous ways. You have no idea. And yeah, it is very great to see new people up on the channel. Today we're going to be checking out Boltund VMAX, so let's just start with the deck profile straight away. So as you can see here, we are playing Boltund VMAX, the new card from the Fusion Strike set coming out on the 12th of November, having the attack Boltstorm just like its predecessor Boltund V from Rebel Clash, but instead of a 10 base damage, it's a 30 base damage, which is crazy because as soon as you get 10 energies into play, you 1-hit KO most VMAXs out there, which is crazy to think about. And you can get lots of energies into play thanks to Electrify on Boltund V, as well as the Flaaffy army, which is also part of this deck. Max Bolt also slaps 230 solid, just like a Brave Blade. Being able to KO V Pokemon before they're able to evolve is also quite threatening for the opponent, so that is also an option you could go for. Going like, you can also go for like Max Bolt on turn 2. It's not too bad of a thing to do because of the fact that slapping 230 damage already puts a lot of pressure. If you go second, you can go for Boltund V, use Electrify the following turn, attach to that Boltund V, evolve, and bam, you can go crazy with Max Bolt. So very, very solid. There's also the reason why we're running 3 copies of Boss's Orders, by the way. So I think this is a very strong card in my book. So other than that, we're also still playing the Boltund V from Rebel Clash. Electrify is very great if you go second. If you go first, you can get a lot of Mareep up in play with stuff like the Stormy Mounts. You can use level balls and quick balls as well. So that's very great. But if you go second, Electrify is the best way to go about it. You have, of course, the way to accelerate 2 light energies straightly from the deck to one of your Pokemon, actually to your bench Pokemon any way you like, which is super solid. And then also Boltstorm, 10 damage plus 30 more for every lightning energy you have onto all of your Pokemon. So our goal here is to get as many energies into play and then finish it off with a Boltstorm, either with the Boltund V or with the Boltund VMAX. You can go for a 3-prizer, then for a 2-prizer, and then for a 3-prizer again. So I do love the fact that Boltund V only needs 2 energies to slap huge damage, and you can keep a lot of energies up on board. If a Boltund VMAX or a V Pokemon goes down, you can accelerate all those energies straight away with none other than the Flaaffy. Flaaffy here with the Dynamotor is just perfect. As you can see, reminiscing of the Electric from Noble Victories, accelerating a lightning energy from the discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. We've seen this working out with Rayquaza. Unfortunately, Rayquaza VMAX is a little bit more inconsistent because it needs fire energies. This time around, it's a pure lightning box, and that's what I love to see about it. You have almost like 2 retreat costs on almost all of your Pokemon, which means you can definitely rely on the one and only Air Balloon here to, of course, get your early game free retreat going around, and then you can, of course, promote your Boltund, and your Boltund is actually going to be fantastic to, of course, use Electrify, of course, on the first turn going second, and that's fantastic for you. What else is in this list? So we have the Flaaffys to accelerate the lightning energies. We have, of course, our game plan going for Boltstorm with the Boltund V or Boltund VMAX, or maybe just go for a crazy Max Bolt attack for 230 damage. So we have our main attacker established, as well as the accelerating support Pokemon Flaaffy. What else is in a list like this? Well, glad you asked. We're going to be running the Vikavolt here with the Paralyzing Bolt. This is super strong because almost all decks run on Intellion engines, and they run Lovable, Evolution Incense, and all that mechanics. So What you can do is surprisingly get out a Vikavolt V with the help of Stormy Mountains or Quick Ball, get it into play, use a Dynamotor of a Flaaffy, attach of the turn, and out of nowhere, paralyzing Bolt, and the opponent is not able to play it on any item cards during their next turn. This immediately shuts them down. Sometimes also something I love to do with the deck like this is go for Balsasaurus on a Pokemon with a high retreat cost and then trap them for a little while because they're not able to play down Switch, Escape Rope, Air Balloon, etc. And then you can have a lot of time to, of course, use a lot of Dynamotors until you get enough energies into play to knock out the VMAX. A very crazy card, and I definitely would include it in a Boltund VMAX deck. And also Super Zapcan is not too bad, 190 damage output. This is the only card actually having a retreat cost of 3. So if you start with it, it's actually not too bad. Attach to it and then the following turn attack with it. That's what I would say. Unless you draw into your Switch cards, then you can still get it into the bench. You can still do some stuff. Also, a very cool card here is Zapdos. This is going to be the one from Vivid Voltage, Thunder Snipe. Discard all energies attached to this Pokemon and you slap 160 damage to one of your opponent's V Pokemon. So this could be a game changer scenario where you just poke a little with the Boltund VMAX, and then the following turn you snipe them away. Sniping for 160 damage to one of your opponent's V Pokemon to finish it off and take 3 prize cards. That could be a thing, and that's why I love it. This channel is all about Zapdos, so it would be stupid not to include it, right? What else is in a list like this? Of course, the usual 4 Quick Ball, 4 Level Ball. Just to find everything we need. The level balls are very crazy to just get out Mareep. I actually noticed that if you get Quick Ball in your opening hand, level ball in your opening hand, as well as this fantastic Stormy Mounts, you're actually going to be able to get a lot of Mareep into play. And the Stormy Mounts also allows you, oh, I need Vikavolt on that specific turn, you can find it. Oh, I need the Zapdos on a specific turn, you can find it. So Stormy Mountain, level ball, and Quick Ball definitely in the opening hand will almost ensure you get your setup instantly. What else? It's just 4 research, 3 Marnie. That might be a little bit low. You might actually want to think about adding in a 4th copy of Marnie. But in testing, we simply have so much great potential by just thinning out the deck with Stormy Mountain, Quick Ball, Lovable that I think the 4-3 split of Research Marnie is sufficient. You definitely need 4 copies of the Research just because of the fact you discard your entire hand. And if you discard your entire hand, a lot of lightning energies will go to the discard pile, so you can then reaccelerate them with the Flaaffy. Flaaffy is going to be your main saving grace, and in a list like this, you probably also might need to run an Ordinary Rod just because of the fact that sometimes you use Research and throw away like 2 Flaaffys early game. That's actually not gonna be bad if they then target down your Flaaffy with some spread mechanics. I know there's still stuff like Dracopult out there, so they will go after your Flaaffys. Let us not kid ourselves, and that's why we need Ordinary Rod in here. It also allows you to get 2 basic energies back, because sometimes you might actually run out of energies if a lot of energies are up in play and you're not able to just attach up the turn. Ordinary Rod can get them back, but most importantly, Dynamotor will get the energies back. Alright, we almost talked about everything in this list. Also, 3 Evolution Incense will allow you to find your Boltund VMAX as well as Flaaffy, so lots of search cards. It's a very self-explanatory deck. You just need to get out an army of Flaaffy, your lightning attacker in the form of Boltund. Every single turn you want to get lightning energies into play, either with the speed lightning energy. Speed lightning energy also provides a lightning energy, and you can also draw 2 cards with it. So speed lightning, draw 2 cards, use Lava Ball, find a Mareep, use Quick Ball, find another Mareep, get a lightning energy into discard pile, use Stormy Mountains to get the one and only Boltund into play, attach to the Boltund, use Electrify, the following turn a Research, and you're off. This deck is just crazy fast. And mostly of the time you just go for 2 shots, but you're very fast. That is your advantage. You can already like 2-shot going, like if you go first, get a Boltund and just attach 1 tiny energy. The following turn you're actually able to poke a little bit of damage already, and then the following turn try to go for KOs. Very solid deck in my book. I know it is still weak to fighting, so you want to whiff out on Single Strike Urshifu VMAX decks, as well as Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX decks, but I think those will get lowered down a tiny little bit because of the influence of Mew VMAX, and that is a Psychic type, knocking out those pesky fighting types. So it's a little bit of rock, paper, scissors format on that sense, but don't be afraid too much to try and pilot this deck. It's a lot of fun to just get everything out, and it's actually very easy. So if you're a new player, this might actually be a nice deck to just get to know the game. You use abilities like Dynamotor to accelerate more energies into play. You have lots of search cards with Stormy Mountains, Quick Ball, and Lovable. You don't need to think too much, not like with the Drizzle Shady Dealings engine. Oh, what do I get with the Shady Dealings? What's going on? It's just a straight and easy deck to play. Get a lot of energies into play and just slap a huge amount of damage. That's what the deck is all about. You also have a Crobat in play because sometimes you have a hand where you have Boltund and no Mareeps and no search cards. You can just go for Quick Ball, Crobat, draw some cards, find Lava Ball, Stormy Mountains, and the ball is rolling. Maybe even find Speed, Lightning, Energy. So yeah, that is the deck for today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It helps out the channel so much. And you guys have given a lot of support to the Fusion Strike content that I'm putting out. I appreciate it quite a little bit. We've put a lot of time and effort into testing these lists. So I'm very fan of the Boltund because it's just so fast. If you go second, it's not too bad because you get more energies into play. So yeah, a very cool deck for sure. And also love the tech cards in the form of Zapdos and Vikavolt V. Other tech cards you might think about is OHKO V, also a very great attacker. And yeah, maybe some other attackers like the Double V is also a very crazy late game potential card. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and also be sure to check out our sponsors, PotownStore.com, the best place for TCGO code cards. Use that coupon code ZapdosTCG and you'll get 5% off your complete order. All the codes will also be compatible with none other than TCG Live, so stock up on some Boltund V promo cards. For instance, you can also get the Crobat as a promo card. So many promo cards available over at Potown Store. Stock them up onto the TCG Online before TCG Live gets released, so you can have instant transferable cards and play from the get-go. Also, go check out cardsmarket.com if you're a European player. You can, of course, buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day. Just by now, I actually have like 4 sales I still need to send out. So if you're a European player, you can also buy cards from me. How cool is that? And yeah, I'm going to be giving away a €5 coupon code as always for one lucky person in this video. Let me know what you're going to buy and use the referral name ZapdosTCG when creating an account. Last but not least is going to be yourplaymat.com. You can buy your custom playmat that you ever dreamed of, and you can get 10% of your order by clicking the link down below. What better way to start a new season? Tournaments have been announced, them playing with a unique custom playmat, and they ship worldwide, so what are you waiting for? Anyhow, I wish you a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace!